problem with emotions sometimes. So
Oh yeah.
when you think a little bit, do you have some memories about when you were so emotional in trading?
Yeah, I have some really good ones. So when I first got funded, I had this rule that once I hit one profit, I would like not trade on that account, then walk in that profit and get it. So my very first funded account, I think it was like October of last year, I hit a $500 profit. I said, okay, I'm done. I'm not trading that account anymore. And then that month ran 10% profit based on my data because my other accounts hit 10% in the challenges and they passed. So I'm like doing the math in my head. I'm like, okay, so I would have actually made about, so the account was 125. So just call it after the payout, I would have made like 10 grand. So that really hurt me emotionally. And that changed my rules into like, whatever you do, just execute the process. And that's where the trade copier came in. And I just used my personal account and then switched them over to the prop firms. So yeah, that's a big one. Another one was when my first account ran a lot of, this was probably during CPI. I don't really remember the exact day, but it ran so much profit. And I stuck to my rule and I sat there and I watched it and it came all the way back down. It ran like 10%, came all the way back up and stopped me out because one of the management rules with guerrilla trading, the 1 hour time frame that I trade is the market takes us out and we have a trailing stop loss, not a take profit. So I watched that go up and come back down, but I understood that that's part of the rule. So I sat there and I watched that and it did hurt me a lot. And I had to sit there and like, man, but in the long run, my results have played out a lot better than if I were to be emotional. So it happens. It does happen.
Yes. Yes. And right now, if we just check, do we have some, what you prefer to trade? Do you have some currency pairs that you like the most? Do you trade gold or indices?
Yeah, so my favorite two is EU and AU. That's really the only two that I 100% focused on. Other than that, I do like the Euro Japanese yen sometimes, but it's not volatile. But I really would say, like, if I'm trading, 99% of the time, it's either AU or EU, one of those two.
Yes. And do you plan maybe in the future to try to trade indices or something related to stocks or something like that?
So I've thought about trading futures, maybe even touching gold. Gold's tough ones, but I don't know because I'm 100% into forex and these prop firms work now. But if it's a case scenario where these prop firms go away for forex traders in America and I have to switch over to futures, I will. But the reason I'm saying I don't know is because I know that it's going to take me a long time to learn that and back test it and be comfortable with that. So right now, since there's no reason why I need to change as of today, I'm not going to. But in the future, maybe I will.
Yes. Yes. I see that futures is a crazy hype in the US right now, and a lot of traders starting to trade futures. And I see that in the futures you can pick currency to trade. So do you think maybe to try to trade futures for some prop company in the US? Do you have some ideas about that?
There is a couple companies, actually a lot more, that are starting to offer like futures for prop firms. And I will say that on some of the pairs, I've actually looked at them from forex pairs to futures pairs. The price action isn't that different on certain pairs that correlate with that currency. But I'm not going to go ahead and just say that and go buy a prop firm and test it. But I would say that that's 100% a possibility that if prop firms go down, I would switch the futures, at least for prop firms, and then learn about that and trade that. So that thing's, that could be
excellent. Excellent. And now, Jesse, what's your long-term goals in trading? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years within the trading industry?
Okay, long-term goals. Number one was always to get $1 million funded. I had $1 million funded when it was TFT, but then I lost it. So I'm back now a little bit below. I'm at like, I think 900. I got to scale up. So I'm at like something 900, but I'm sure I'll get there. So that was the first goal. I really never hit that because the day I got funded was the day they took my account. So I'm not going to count that. But my goal was always to get $1 million funded. And then after that, it's just finding prop firms that I can scale up with and get there. So I would say $1 million funded would be the number one goal. And after that would be 5 million, 10 million, if that's even possible at all those firms. And then in terms of my personal account, I want to also get it up to 1 million within 5 years. But the number one goal right now is just get it up to 500,000 so I can trade a $500,000 account versus 2% on my personal account, not a prop firm. And I'm comfortable with doing that. And then in terms of videos, like my channel as a filming this at 11,500. I want to get my social medias lots and lots of growth, get us to the 100Ks, the 200Ks, and within 10 years, I want to get them up to 1 million and be able to be a really big name in the trading space and show people that it's possible to make money from a computer as an 18-year-old kid and document the whole journey. That was the whole reason why I started that channel.
Excellent. Excellent. I watch your YouTube channel, and I can tell you that last 2 videos are excellent. And if you continue in this way, your YouTube channel will be one of the biggest.
That was the goal.
So I see that last 2 videos are really, really great production, and you put a lot of efforts to create those videos. So I'm pleased.